Welcome to Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. Now you might be thinking, wait, isn't Friends of Mineral Town the original boy version? Well, this is a fan hack which lets you play as a girl so that you can romance all of the girls. It's called the True Love Edition. It's very important to me to be able to play it this way. I love that there are so many fan mods of the game, shall we say, which add these features in. And essentially what the developer did in order to make it work was they just basically reversed the player characters in the original Friends of Mineral Town and then the more Friends of Mineral Town. So if you play more Friends of Mineral Town, the girl version, you're playing as the boy sprite and can romance the boys. So there you are. It is by Kataiki on Tumblr. I will link you to their page, and they have done a few other fan games for Harvest Moon like this. Fan games, hacks, whatever, mods, whatever you want to call it. But I really love that these exist, and I was inspired to try playing this game because I have played it a lot in the past and really enjoyed it, specifically the True Love Edition, and I was watching a stream of the remake and I thought, you know, it has so many good quality of life upgrades that I feel like once I play the remake, the original game is going to be a little hard for me to go back to. And I already know how to get around a lot of the awkwardness that is present in the original game due to it being mean with your inventory. Let's just put it that way. You will see what I mean soon enough. It is very mean when it comes to your inventory. I know how to get around it, but I'm not sure how much patience I'll have for it in the future. So I figured that for now, we would just kind of, you know, play this game and have fun with it, and then I don't know if I'll be able to play it again after this. So here we are. Let's see, I'm gonna make my birthday winter 1st. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Alright, my farm name. Oh dear, I'm not good at naming things like this. I think I used to call it Ume, which is just plum. Whatever, I don't care. Fine, there we are. And now I have a dog. I'm going to name it after our family dog, who is very elderly by now. Her name is Cecily, and one of her nicknames is Ceci, so she's going to be Ceci. Here we are. Oh my, this farm is a bit of a dump, isn't it? Hey, the owner of this farm died a while back. You can't just come waltzing in here. What? You knew him? And you didn't know that he had died? No, I hadn't. He died about, 6 months ago, I reckon. When I was cleaning out his place, I found his will. In it he said, I'm leaving my farm to Carmia. So until whoever that is shows up, I'm taking care of the farm. You're clearly not doing a very good job. Oh gosh, actually. What? You say you're Carmia? Will you tell me how you met the old man? What about it, Carmia? Aren't you glad you came on the trip? I'm glad for the vacation too. Hey, want to go fishing in the river? Carmia? Oh dear, I can't find her. What? Hey, young girl, why are you crying? Did you get lost? What's this? Is that your phone number on your bag? Let's call your parents. Thank you so much for helping us find our girl. We live in the city, but we wanted to show our daughter the country on this trip. Is that so? In that case, why not come spend a few days on my farm? You really mean it? Sure, I live alone, so you wouldn't bother anybody. I'd love the company. Isn't this great, Carmia? Now you'll have a whole farm to play on. Riding the cows. And learning to ride the horses. I actually did have a few horseback lessons as a kid. It's very painful to sit on a saddle, actually. And fishing. I don't think fishing would be for me, but whatever. And playing with a puppy, the most important thing, of course. And just relaxing in the fields. And then... Hey! Meeting a special someone. You were so quiet, but I thought you were dead. This is perfect. I was looking for someone to play together. I guess you'll do. It's no fun if you just sit there and say nothing. Why don't you tell me about yourself? Did you have fun? I sure had fun with you. I don't have any grandkids of my own, you know. Well, you have to go now. Farewell. Is there any chance of you writing an old man a letter once in a while? Really? Here's my address then. You're leaving already? If you go, I'll be bored and lonely again. You have to come back, okay? Looks like you've made a friend. Just one more reason to return, I guess. I'll be waiting for your letter. You were writing letters to each other, eh? And when he stopped writing back, you came to check on him, did you? Since he left you the farm, it's yours if you want it. Well, what do you think? Great, from here on out, this place is yours. It won't be easy, but if you try hard, you can do a job to make him proud. Alright, I now own a new farm, and now the next day, so it's already the 2nd of spring. It is a Monday. Okay, but we have a slight problem. Well, we have a few problems. Good morning, Carmia. I hear you're new to farm life, so let me explain some basics. Use the A button to lift up items in front of you, throw items, or talk to people. You can buy things if you talk to people behind a counter in a store. No one will sell you anything if the store isn't open though, so don't bother trying. Use the B button to use an item or tool. You can't use anything if you're not holding it. Do you want to hear even more instruction? Not particularly. I think I can tell you. Are you sure? You don't have to hold back on my account. Well, if you want to hear more later, you can just press start at any time, got it? It's your farm and you can do whatever you like. But your first goal should be to make some money to live on. For example, you can gather various things on the mountain to sell. After you get a hang of the farm, try exploring the town. Just turn right on the street outside your farm and you'll see Yodel Farm and the Poultry Farm. Try asking there. Oh yes, I left you my old pedometer in the toolbox at your farm. It's always useful to know how far you've walked, don't you think? See you later. Well, we have a slight problem. Oh, hello. I'll tell everyone what the problem is in a moment. The name is Zach. I'm in charge of shipping for Mineral Town. Let me show you how to ship things to be sold. This is your shipment box. Put things here you want to sell and I'll come pick them up by 5 p.m. every day. I'll pay you money when I do. I don't work on holidays though. Remember, I need a break once in a while too. Okay, you also have the chicken coop for your chickens and barn for cows and sheep. You can ship anything you grow or find on the mountain. Or of course, eggs, wool, or milk from livestock. Work hard, but not too hard. If your face turns blue, that means you're about to collapse. If that happens, you get sent to the clinic and you'll be out of commission for a while. Bye now, and remember, 5 p.m. every day. Okay, so the problem is that you get a randomly generated field, and the part closest to your house where you usually want to put your first crops is full of these giant stones, but I'm not going to be able to break for a long time, and a big old stump. This is a very bad field. And I am very tempted, honestly, to just reset for a different field. I know, but honestly, it's going to be a while before you can upgrade your tools and actually fix this, so I would honestly highly recommend resetting till you get a good field. Yes, it's an old game. It has flaws. It has a lot of flaws, and this is one of them, so meet you again in an alternate universe. Okay, and we are back in the alternate universe. This is a better configuration. There are some pretty big rocks over here, but we have a nice little spot here all the way down to where the little watering hole is in order to work on our crops. And where's my puppy? Because, oh dear, my puppy went missing. Where are you? There you are. Okay, you are a puppy. You get to be petted. Almost everyone has an affection mechanic with you in this game, including your farmyard animals, so you need to pet them every day so that they'll like you. Okay, so let us talk about the biggest issue in this game. Now this is the toolbox where all of the former farmers' old tools are stored, and you can see that we only have 3 inventory slots, and that last slot is just your hands. That's just your equip item, and it's the same for your rucksack. It's very bad at first, but well, here we are. Okay, so here we are. I'm just like agog at this, always. But there are ways to increase your inventory as quickly as possible. It's never going to be incredible. It is the biggest weakness of this game, but, well, that's why I'm here, I guess. So let's get the hoe and maybe the sickle and the axe for now. And so it is the 2nd of spring. It's not a festival. We have a calendar here, and this will show us when there are festivals. The first would have been the New Year Festival in Rose Square, which is the big square in town. We'll see later on. So the next big holiday is going to be all the way over on the 14th. This is Spring Thanksgiving Festival, and then the horse racing. Horse races. This is the most important festival in the entire game. It happens every spring and autumn, and it's how you make money. Yeah, it's gambling. It's gambling, and you can save scum it and get a lot of money. Quite frankly, that's going to be one of my goals for spring, is to save up a lot of money for the horse races to make a lot of money. I've got to be honest. But anyway, so what we can do here, we have a lot of different controls. If you hold the left shoulder button and then you cycle through the equip item, then you hit B, you can cycle through your equip items more quickly. Now, you can pick up and then throw down the weeds on your farm. The problem is that when you do that, you lose affection with villagers, and also you can see here on the farm the harvest sprites. We will meet them later. They can help you with farming, and if you throw weeds, they will lose friendship points with you. So unfortunately, that's not actually a good idea. So I'm going to quickly just clear up a few spaces here, just so that I can plant 1 or 2 rows of crops. I don't have a lot of money, but we'll get going on that. And let's see, did I bring the axe? Yes. When you cut wood, it actually goes into storage in your woodshed, and you can use that wood for upgrading your farmhouse and things on your farm later on. Okay, what I will do with the stones though is store them further down the field, because we actually have a chicken coop and the chickens like to go outside. So you can put the stones here where they, near the chicken coop, here, and then you can make a little extra pen. Your chickens can't walk over the stones because video game. And you can make yourself with the stones a very simple little chicken pen so that your chickens can go outside and eat in the day. And it also, they don't like being locked inside all the time. They lose friendship points if you do that and get sick more frequently. So here we are, that was the honey. Your tree has 1 honey every day. You can gift it to characters, but right now, as you can see, we have very little money. So I would rather, for the time being, keep that. Okay, so I think first things first, I would like to go up to the general store. These first few days are always really hectic in Harvest Moon, and I'm not going to be able to talk to everyone because there's just so little time while you're working on your field, but we're definitely going to go to the general store. So this is the general store, or the supermarket, closed Tuesdays and Sundays, and it's open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can actually get inside early if you become friends with the owner here, Jeff. Hi, can I be of service? Oh, so you've come to say you've just moved in. My name is Jeff. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome. At first you should really buy seeds, you know. Don't worry about spending all your money, it'll come back. So here is the very first thing we're going to want to save up gold for, the rucksack. I don't have enough gold, it's 3,000 gold. Yup, we'll get that money soon enough. And then the basket can carry 30 extra items, but you can't take items out, you can only empty them into the shipping bin, so it's only for things you sell. But it is very useful, and it's 5,000 gold. We need both of these before the horse races. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, we actually have to look at the counter to buy things. They wanted to make sure they didn't feel useless. So, I am actually going to start out by buying 2 sets of cucumber seeds, because cucumbers can be reharvested. I'm trying to think, do I want 2 or just 1? You know, actually, I think I'm just going to buy 1 set, and then I'm also going to buy... one set of potatoes, and then how about I also get 1 set of turnips. They don't sell for as much as potatoes, but they do grow much faster. So we can just do those. Turnips is not really the best term for it. Sometimes Japanese radishes, daikon, get translated as turnips, but they're a different vegetable and they taste different. So it's probably a radish, especially if it grows so quickly. Okay, we don't need these yet. These are for cows, and we're nowhere near ready for cows. So that's what I'm gonna do. The cucumbers can be reharvested. They will grow on the vine, and then you pick them, and then they grow again and again and again, whereas these only grow once, and you just pick them and have to plant new ones. So it's very useful to invest in something like this. And there is an NPC who really likes cucumbers, and if you give him 10 cucumbers in a row, one every day, he will give you a very special gift. As soon as we get cucumbers, we will meet him. So that is very important. And now I am poor and have no gold anymore. So there we are. We met our first person in town. And here is the clinic. We might as well pop in and say hello. If we ever faint because we've worked too hard, we'll wind up here. Hello there. Who are you? Oh, you're the new person at the farm that the mayor was mentioning. I'm the doctor of this village. Nice to meet you. My name is just Doctor. How are you feeling lately? Fine. And now we get to meet one of the lovely ladies in town who is single and who we can court and potentially marry. Now, I haven't seen your face around here. Are you the new owner of that farm? I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Ellie. Nice to meet you. Is there anything wrong? No, I'm fine. Thank you very much. I really like Ellie. I like all the girls, but I do really like Ellie. So there we are, we've met someone new, and I'm just going to quickly pop in here. There's someone else we can talk to. Two people. Here is Cliff. He is one of the young men you could romance if you were playing the girls version. Hi. So, you're the new girl at the farm, huh? My name is Cliff. Nice to meet you. He's deep in thought and very troubled. Are you Carmia? Yes, I've heard about you. From Thomas, of course. I'm Carter. I'm delighted to finally meet you. He is the priest. Oh, I don't really want to hear your sermon right now, sir. You cannot marry him in the girl version, sorry to say. You know, I always kind of thought he was a vicar for some reason when I played the game originally. I know very little about Christianity, honestly, and I just, for some reason, I thought, like, he looks a little bit like an English vicar. Does that mean he can be romanced? No, he cannot. I think he's actually dressed more like a Catholic priest in the remake, which makes sense because the room up here is actually confessional. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, he does confession, but I still just didn't click that he was Catholic. I told you I don't know much. Anyway, so here we are. Well, he's not really Catholic, he worships the harvest goddess, but they clearly based it on Catholicism. So here are the harvest sprites, and they can do work around the farm for you if you become friends with them. I haven't seen you before, madame. You're Carmia, I'm Aqua. Nice to meet you. We are all named after our colors. Hello, madame. You're Carmia? My name's Hoggy. It's a pleasure. Hello. Your name is Carmia? Mine is Stade. Babam. Welcome. Hello, stranger. How are you? My name is Bold. So I'll just say hi to everyone. Nice to meet you. Your name is Carmia? Mine is Nappy. How do you do, madame? Hello, your name is Carmia? Mine is Chef, madame. Welcome. And Timid. Your name is Carmia? Mine is Timid. Well, that's an apt name. So yeah, this is our rucksack at the moment. You can see that it's terrible. Oh, I forgot to put the stone away. Oh dear, that's not great. Because there's actually something at the beach I need to pick up. Whoops. Yeah, whoops indeed. Well, I need to get back to the farm for now and start planting those seeds. So I'm just going to quickly do a little bit, but not too much here. I can pick up a little bit of this, I suppose. There are like 4 of these grasses. They do recover stamina, but at the moment you really want to ship them for gold. I think they sell for 100 something each. Oh, yep. There we are. That's my inventory at the moment. Well, that house up there at the beach, which we didn't really take a look at, is where Zach lives. And also, this is Rose Square. They have most of the festivals here. And a lot of people come and hang out and chat with each other in the square during the day. But there are not many hours in the day, and we have some farming to do, so I'm going to go do that first. This is the forge, and we can get our tools upgraded here among a few other things. But again, for another day, we don't have much time. Once we have more inventory space, we will have more time. Okay, let's get rid of this too. Okay, we have a nice cleared space, but oh wait, that was for sickle. I am just gonna make a little more space here, just in case. So yes, these stones require a level 2 hammer. So once I've got the hammers level up a little bit, I'll be able to crush these and make more space here. So I thought this was a much better little configuration for the field. Here we are. Need just a little more space. And we do need these, the wood chopping. I'm not gonna make much money today. Did I pick this? Yes, okay. So what I need to do now is check my item storage and switch these out. So for the time being, I can put away that and that. And the first thing I'm going to plant are the cucumber seeds. And then we can also get the turnip seeds. And I have to come back for the other stuff. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. That's why I need to save up for the new rucksack as quickly as possible. So that's the hoe all ready, and we can start making space in the field. And Zach is going to come by soon, but I don't really have much to ship yet. It's fine. I'll get more. I'll get today's shipment. Thank you. Okay, so another thing about this game, it's old, it's very old. When you plant your crops, they become solid sprites, which you cannot walk through. So you have to make spaces between your plots in the field. Each thing you plant is going to be a 3x3 row, so that's how you need to make it. And here we are. So we can just do one more, and we need to have a space between them so that I can walk between them to water them. And if you think, what about the middle one? Yeah, you can't water the middle one unless you upgrade your watering can enough that it can water multiple squares at once. And the one watering can cannot do that. So yeah, I told you it's an old game. So that's the cucumber seeds. Need to make sure I'm right in the middle. Next seeds, and now we can get the other seeds and the watering can, and then we don't need this anymore at the moment. I'm gonna also get the axe just because I'll need it later. Okay, so those are the potato seeds, and now we can water. Oh, it needs to be filled up here. So you need to fill it up at the little thing, so that's why it's a good idea to put your crops near there. I do like to put it up at the top so I can see my crops as soon as I get up in the morning and stuff like that though. Ooh, well, we have stamina in this game, but the stamina is invisible. We can't actually see it, so you just get to observe your farmer getting increasingly exhausted and eventually fainting. At the moment, I don't really have the stamina to do much more than just these 3 plots of crops, I think. I think this is perfectly reasonable. I very much wanted to get the cucumbers going though. I probably could have done another set of cucumbers too since they regrow, but I thought that having a bit of variety and things which grow at different times would be nice, so that I always have some crops. Okay, there we are, and now all I'm going to be doing is some foraging. It's now in the evening, and if you keep working, you'll lose stamina more quickly, so I wouldn't recommend doing too much of that. However, I would recommend working on certain things. I can quickly show you here. Not here. Here we are. You level up your tools by getting experience with them. However, you can't actually, you have to then upgrade them at the forge using different things which you'll get in the mines. And once we get, you can see we're already at 45% on the ones we've been using a lot. And once you get them to the next, ready for the next upgrade, you can actually just keep getting more experience for the next upgrade on top of that. So it's actually really, if you need them, because he'll hold on to them for about, I'd say, the blacksmith will hold on to them for a few days. And so if it's something you need a lot and you want to wait till you've got a few rainy days in a row, or till you're just not using them a lot, or even till winter, you can just keep getting their experience, and then you can just go all the way up to, say, level 4 immediately by getting the item and giving it to him. So that's an option. You don't have to go through each different upgrade subsequently if you don't want to. So we can just get these 2 grasses that I was missing before. Oh, here's someone we can say hello to. Or not, she's vanished. Okay, bye. So here's this cross, and here's the upper one. I am literally just going to be foraging desperately for the last few hours of the evening before I send my little farmer to bed. I did talk to a few people. I'll try every day to just talk to a couple of people on top of everything else I could be doing. Oh, hello! So you're the new girl at the farm, eh? Carmia's not a bad name, I suppose. My name's Rick. I live here with my mum and sister, Popuri. Alright, hello! Okay, so if we go through here, we can go down to an area of the mountain we haven't been to yet. Here is some wood to chop. It's always a good idea to chop wood. It takes a long time to level up your axe. This is the woodcutters, open 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturdays. And sometimes he's just randomly closed, because why not? So the grasses are the things we can sell, the flowers, not so much. But there is something else you can do with the flowers as well. Give me a moment. Even though technically it's the next day, the game only really properly loads the next day when you go to bed. So you can keep working at this point and potentially do a few things you missed out on in the day. It's a little ridiculous, but why not? And yeah, my character is probably going to wind up oversleeping in the morning. It's fine, I have a lot to do. So here we have some flowers that we can gather. We cannot sell the flowers, they're only for gifts, and right now we don't have the inventory space to worry about that. However, there is someone very special in the spring here who we can talk to. Well, if it isn't Carmia, how do I know your name? Let's just say I know a great many things. Thanks for making an offering. No, we cannot use this feature anymore because it is the future. I see. By the way, I really liked that last offering. Bye now. So, the Harvest Goddess looks a lot like some sort of fairy or like a Tenule or something like that. She's very pretty and sometimes a little bit annoying, but you can leave her offerings and she will actually give you gifts in return for certain numbers of offerings, so that's very worth doing. And oh my goodness, there are still more items I want to get in the mountain. I told you the inventory is terrible in this game. But it's okay, I'll make it work. We're just going to be up all night. I am not giving up on that gold. Absolutely not. It's 2 a.m. We're gonna make it to bed very late. You know, I do this in real life too. Also, you hold the R button to run, so there you are. Another little control thing. Yeah, this is great. So up here are some bamboo shoots, also some wood to chop, and we can ship these too. I don't remember what they sell for, it's fine. The point is they sell for money and we need money desperately. And also we need to go to bed. This is where the character who we need to give the cucumbers to is. We'll meet him later on when the cucumbers are ready to harvest. There's so much to cover. But anyway, I really love this game and I love this hack of the game, the True Love Edition. It is great and oh my goodness, it's almost 4 a.m. Oh dear, dear me. Yeah, okay. We need to go to bed. We're gonna oversleep, but it's okay. Turn in for the day. The day, of course. I definitely overslept. It's raining! That's great because it means I don't have to water my crops. Rainy days are great in Harvest Moon, even though you do also lose stamina more quickly when it rains. Okay, so here is another feature we can talk about. The television. The game has TV, and the TV does have TV shows. Come on. Alright, this is tomorrow's forecast. Mornings will bring fair skies throughout the entire region. And then if we hit the left button, this is a New Year's game show. First I'll show you a number, then you guess whether the next number will be higher or lower. Got it? Okay, 2. Compared to 2, it's probably larger because there's only one number that's lower. The first number was 2 and the second was 3. You chose larger, so correct. Once more now. Compared to 3, I'm still going to say larger. Okay. Once more now. Compared to 7, I'm going to guess smaller. All right. Compared to 0, it has to be larger. Oh, come on. Oh, it has to be smaller. Really? How long do you do this? Okay, I lost. Sorry, game over. I'm impressed. You've run 5 times in a row. I'll give you this as a reward. Oh, bye now. I didn't even know she did a game show. That's interesting. Let's see what that is. Is it just like buckwheat flour, maybe eaten as is or used for cooking? Well, you have to upgrade your farmhouse in order to cook, so I guess I'm going to be eating raw flour. Okay. So here, special New Year's show. For the 3rd of spring, we have a special treat planned for you. Each of our guests will show us their special talents. First is Mr. W, who can touch his tongue to his nose. Now Miss X, who is double jointed. Oh my, look at that. Now here is Mr. Y, who is going to make his special grilled fish for us. Medium fish, frying pan, salt, soy sauce. It's delicious. I think I'll try this at home myself. Finally, we have Mr. Z, who is going to walk upstairs while standing on his hands. Oh my, that is truly unbelievable. Until next year, then. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I'm not going to do that one again. 3rd day of spring, events this season, okay. And then we have life on the farm. Hey, big sis. What? Teach me more about controls. Okay, here's more about moving around on the map screen. Okay, so this is just teaching you the controls. There are actual TV shows. There are a lot of anime in Harvest Moon that you can watch, and they're all incredible, but I guess there's nothing airing right now. Okay, let's switch out to some of the tools that are going to be more useful. And let's see how much money I made yesterday from shipping to Zach. Not a lot. Okay, because I spent so much. Oh, hello. Good day. I'm One by name, a wandering salesman from the east. How do you do? I have lots of rare seeds. You should be very glad to buy them. I stay at Zach's place, so come anytime to take a look. He does actually sell some very good seeds. I have to go make my rounds now. I'll be waiting for you. Yeah, his character design is a bit, I can't even excuse it being an old game because there are so many old Japanese anime and manga which do a much better job, so yeah, I don't even know what to say. You can actually marry him in the girl version. I can tell you that. Okay, so do I have the sickle equipped? I do want to clean some of this up just because I hate how the field looks when it's so messy. But I also need to be careful not to work too hard and exhaust my poor little character, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, might need to clear out a few of these. And at this point, I think I'm more invested in getting wood for house upgrades. And I can't eat that buckwheat flour. That's kind of a weird thing to just eat raw, but okay. I do love that the game just has all these weird TV shows. It's great. So here we are. There's a lot of work to do on the field. Just do a little bit each day. You don't want to do too much and get exhausted, both like physically in the game and also in real life from doing so much field work. It gets tedious if you do too much, so keep that in mind. Okay, so at this point, did I ship the honey? Yeah, I already forgot if I have anything in my rucksack. No, I still have the buckwheat flour. You know, can I ship that? Very tempted. No, okay, I'll have to just eat it. Fine. Alright, up next, I'm just going to come down here. And chop some wood. Already. I told you the inventory is just insane. I don't know how. Why did they think this was a good idea? It's the biggest criticism of the game I have. I don't think you can excuse it because in the Game Boy Advanced era, Pokemon, for instance, was actually starting to give you a slightly larger inventory, significantly larger inventory with multiple slots, and this game is just like, here, have 3 slots and the 3rd slot is your hands. I don't understand it. Alright, let's meet the woodcutter. Oh, and we get to meet the sheriff. Hello there, you must be Carmia. My name's Harris and I'm the constable of this town. It's very safe and peaceful here, so you've nothing to worry about. I rest at Gotz's house when I'm on patrol. And here is Gotz. Who are you again? Oh, you're at the farm, eh? I'm Gotz, the woodcutter around these parts. If you ever want to expand your house, just call me. What do you want, Carmia? Don't mind me. I'm rude to everyone. Well, I can't actually get anything yet, but I thought I'd show you how much it costs. You can buy extra lumber, but it's pretty expensive. And we can get a house extension. It costs 3,000 gold and 200 lumber pieces. That's the part where you have to really chop wood every day. You can also get an expanded chicken coop, but you won't need that for a long time, if ever. Remodel barn. Don't worry about this. Just don't worry about it ever. No one cares for it. No one does it. But that's what you can get from GOTS for time being. What we really will need to save up for also is the house extension, probably after the horse races. Yes, there is gambling, and I'm going to be doing it. Oh my. Okay, well, it's time to introduce a new feature. Firstly, if I cycle through my inventory, here I can get the buckwheat, and if I hold B, and the right, I can eat it. It did not restore much of my energy though. So at this stage, I need to go do something else. What I need to do is take a bath. You can take a bath at the hot springs here, and it will restore your stamina and your fatigue. You can't see it, but you have 2 health bars. You have stamina, which goes down as you work, and then you have fatigue, which goes up as you work. And it's a really weird system, but you have both of them, and when you get really low, your character turns blue. And if you keep working, you will faint, and someone will take you to the clinic and also take a lot of your money in the process. So you don't want to faint. You really don't want to faint. So let's see, 320. I think that's good enough because I'm not going to be doing any more work. I'm just going to pick up items and sell them. And I'd like to at least sell a few before 5 o'clock when Zach comes around. Okay, we need to find that flower I picked up and give it to the goddess. Well, if it isn't Carmia, you've come again. Thanks for making an offering. Do you want to communicate with the GameCube? No, thank you. I see. By the way, I really liked that last offering. Bye now. Okay, so what do I have in my rucksack right now? I have 1 herb, which means I can't get all of the stuff on the mountain. Typical. Okay, so it is the next morning and I didn't oversleep even though I went to bed at 2 a.m. Okay, cool. Firstly, let's see what's on TV. Life on the Farm. Just about controls, okay. The game show, I don't particularly want to see that. Alright, events, alright, nothing exciting on TV. Very boring. Let's see, what do I have with me here? I'm gonna have to do watering. So I guess I'll get this. And I'm gonna check how much money I have. 1.2k, so I'm getting close already to the thingy, the rucksack upgrade. But firstly, one thing I want to do, I always just do this. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I'm too poor. 3 kinds of apples, special apples, the super ultra great delicious wonderful apple, and he can't remember the name either. I am not going to buy these. You actually, if you want to 100% the game, you have to buy all 3 of these and ship them all. Because shipping every single one of the crops or shippable items is actually a thing you have to do. But I'm not doing that. Also, if you want to marry the Harvest Goddess, you can marry the Harvest Goddess. You have to ship 1 of every single item. So you can see here that the turnips are growing much faster. Oh dear, did I not keep the sickle? I need that. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is grab the honey and ship it. And yes, I know that you can gift a lot of items to characters, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of that in the future, but, well, pictured my reason for being stingy at the moment. I just need to get the infantry upgrade. I actually have spent a lot of time lately thinking about optimization in games and how I feel like it's actually quite unhealthy and encourages people to turn games into work and things like that. And I've been trying to be more mindful of that and relax more while playing games and not worry about playing optimally and things like that. But, I mean, again, look at this inventory. I'm definitely going to do a little bit of optimization and stuff just for this first month in the game, just so that I can get past this hump where my inventory is garbage. Alright, Harvest Goddess, have your gift. She does like flowers, so that's a very easy gift for her. She also really likes eggs and crops from your farm, so those are all very easy gifts if you want to build friendship with her. Hello, my name is Popuri. What's yours? Nice to meet you. She's adorable. I love her. My mum minds the store and my brother looks after the chickens. And Anne. Sorry, do I know you? Ah, you're the new gal at the farm, huh? And I thought you were a guest. Your name is Carmia? I'm Anne. So you're here too, huh? Yes, these girls both come here every morning unless it's raining or a festival day in order to enjoy the spring and just have a nice walk in the mountains. So it's a very easy place to come meet them and also pick up some foraging items and things like that. I think pretty much everyone who plays the game probably does wind up coming here in the mornings to meet them and also gather some items and give the Harvest Goddess her gift. Okay, do I want to just do a little bit of watering then for now? So this seems like at this stage of the game a good amount of crops to have. I can handle watering them in a decent amount of time when I don't accidentally water the air, and it's not too exhausting, so I think that is a good choice. Now, you also can plant grass for your cows later on. Your cows will live here, and so what you could do is create an enclosure using extra stones for your cows so that you can then send your cows out and close the enclosure, and then you can bring them back in every night after letting them feed on the grass. So the stones which are left on your farm are useful to do a lot of stuff like that with. But for now, do I want to just go up into the mountain first and then talk to people in the afternoon after I've done that? I think so. I think that sounds like a good idea. So I already did do this stuff. Okay. It is a very relaxing game to play, I say, as I desperately try to rush past this first part of the game where you have no inventory, but I mean, again, look at the inventory. This is why, as much as I love this game, I can't really recommend the original to people, even though it is just gorgeous. I do think that the remake is very good, but it's not the same game, you know? There are little things that are changed, the visuals are quite different in particular, and so there's just a certain feeling of like, overall, yes, it's just an upgraded version. It took features from both the boy and girl versions of the game and also added a lot of quality of life improvements, a much bigger rucksack and storage and things like that, but it's just not quite the same. But at the same time, I mean, can you really recommend a game to anyone when it has 3 starting inventory slots and one of them is your hands and items don't stack? I mean, that's pretty bad. Well, time to meet some more people. This is Saibara, the blacksmith. I've never seen your face around these parts before. You're new at the farm, you say? That's tough for one girl, but you can do it if you try. I'm Saibara, the blacksmith. And I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. I had to stop the recording for a second. So here he is a very stern elderly man who works as a blacksmith. His grandson is his apprentice, but he's not in right now. And here is the poultry farm. Hello, Rick. Come to the store later on. All our chickens lay delicious eggs. Sure. They're probably closed already because it's a small town and everything closes really quickly. Hello. Did you need something? She's so cute. And this is their mum, Lilia. Hi, I haven't seen you around here before. Ah, I know, you're Carmia, right? Thomas mentioned you. I'm Lilia. Very nice to meet you. I haven't been feeling very well recently, so I haven't been outside. That's why I haven't seen you much lately. I have to say it, all of the mums in this game are beautiful. They're so pretty, but a lot of people wish they were marriage candidates. Especially when the fathers aren't in the picture, like in this case. But they're not, you can't marry them, sorry. So this is where we can get cows. Let's just talk to the farmer first. Barley, his name is actually Moogie, but Barley is just a translation. What's this? A new face in town? How intriguing. The name is Barley. How do you do? Did you come to play? And here is his granddaughter, May. Where did you come from? I've never seen you before. Oh, you're at that farm, are you? My name's May. Let's be friends. Hi. I always call her May May. I just do. She's so cute. And they're closed already, of course, because it's a small town. 3 p.m. They close at 3 p.m. My goodness. So yeah, you kind of have to get used to that. Everything closes super, super, super early in this game. Let's take a look. I think Zach is probably just about to come out to ship stuff. So there we are. We did talk to a few more people, but at this point I'm gonna have to worry about these items. So I need to go to the farm and ship them. I will get that new, see, I'm nearly at the rucksack, and things will get a lot better once I can buy that. But is the store open on Thursdays? No, it is. It's something else that's closed Thursdays. There's always something closed. Again, it's a small town. I don't know why, but I love the little sound your character makes when they run. It's like a little plop, 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 boop, 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 boop sound. It's cute. Did I do the bamboo already? I think I did. I don't even remember anymore. I have too many thoughts on my mind while I'm playing. Oh yes, this little empty lot, this is where that completely insane vacation house would be built if you cared to collect enough materials and enough gold to have it built. And I have heard, though I have never done this, I don't think anyone has done this, that if you get to your 50th wedding anniversary, your wife will buy it for you. I don't know why anyone would do that, but it's a thing that exists, I guess. So there is a little harbor here, but there's not much to do. And this is, oh yeah, you can play with your dogs at the beach. This is a little restaurant, Kai's Beach House, open summer only. So that is a character who will come visit. Oh, hello! I heard that someone new had taken over the farm. Your name is Carmia, huh? Mine's Karen. Hi Carmia, do you like the ocean? Only if it's in a cold area. I don't like warm weather. Alright, everyone closes their houses at 8 p.m, so there aren't many people I could still talk to. There is an inn which has a bar and everyone gathers there at night, but I think I need to take care of a few more things on my farm. We can go to the inn's bar another evening. More importantly, we're getting very close to getting that rucksack. That was the last one, and at this point I can probably just chop some wood. You can whistle. I don't know where my puppy is. I really want to just find my dog and take them inside so that they can't keep getting lost. How am I supposed to pet you every day and tell you I love you if you're just hiding in the farm somewhere? Just gonna clean up the field a little bit. I said just a little bit each day. And I'm gonna see if I did get those bamboo shoots at the mountain. I don't remember if I did. And I think there's another piece of wood to chop, so I can go grab that. It's really hard to explain the appeal of a game like this. Like, it's just relaxing. Everyone in it is so cute and wholesome, and the game is very relaxing to play. So yeah, here we are. I think I did get the bamboo shoots. I forgot to check. Well, I'll just show you. This is Mother's Hill. At the very top of the hill, you can actually see the clouds flickering. You can't really see the valley and the town in this version of the game. I guess that's it, maybe. Alright, it is now Thursday. Let's see what's on TV. 5th day of spring events, I don't need to see that. Still the special New Year. Okay, here this is showing us how to cook things, but again, I don't have anything to do yet. Life on the farm. You know, I think that it's going to be next week that we start getting proper TV shows. Okay. Yeah, we can get a kitchen later, we can get a much bigger farmhouse, but at the moment we don't have any of that. So let's just take a look at what is going on. Ooh! Hello, Carmia. I've got a favor I'd like to ask of you. Visfoal was born at our farm, but for some reason he's not doing very well. We can't look after him all the time, so do you think you'd be able to until he grows up? Sure. That's great, thanks so much. In that case, you can even name him. Oh dear, what do I call? Oh, I know! I'm gonna do this because why would I not? I know it's technically a horse and not a donkey, but it's fine. There is even enough space, I believe. Can we put a space in here? No, so I'm gonna have to just do like... Is there space? I think there might be. There's just space. Xiaopingguo. Little apple. There we are. Of course I'm gonna call my horse that. Of course, you don't need to worry about him all that much. Just take care of him and look after his needs. Most importantly, don't forget to talk to him every day. Brushing regularly is also a good idea. I'll bring him to the stable for you. You know, once I can afford a brush. I'll work on that. Maybe I should set aside a little bit of that money for the brush. I'll come back again when he gets bigger. Until then, please take good care of him, okay? I'm just gonna pretend it's a girl. My Xiaopingguo. Okay, let's go talk to Xiaopingguo and say hello. Hello. Here. Get big and strong now. And when the horse grows up, you can actually ride your horse. He says that he'll take the horse, but he won't. You keep the horse. Don't worry, it's your horse now, forever. So don't worry about getting attached. Wow, the field is just such a mess at first. It's definitely something to work on slowly. Just gonna keep chopping every little bit by bit, and we'll get there. Don't have any chickens yet, so I don't have to worry too much about getting all the stones gathered. Here we are. I've decided this is going to be the enclosure, and you can't walk through the diagonal, so you don't need to use an extra stone there. Okay, time to ship the honey and stuff from the field and all of that. You can see these are all doing well. The cucumbers are not ready. They take longer to grow. Okay, let's say hello to the girls. I don't remember if they like flowers. Let's just pick this up and get this. How much money do I have? Oh, I think that tomorrow I'll be able to get the rucksack upgrade, but not today. Well, I'm gonna give my offering to the Harvest Goddess. Sorry, she gets gifts first because she gives me stuff in return for it. No, I did not need to communicate with the GameCube. And she really liked the last offering, of course. I just keep giving her the same flowers. Fortunately, she likes flowers. Hello, Poppy. Oh, she's so cute. And we can get this and finally get the rucksack upgrade tomorrow. Again, I don't know what they were thinking with this infantry. I really don't, but this game is so cute. They did so much with the Game Boy Advance. It's weird to say that it kind of reminds me of like the Castlevania Aria of Sorrow because it's such a different style of game, but I feel like that aspect where they really tried to push what they could do on the Game Boy Advance's hardware visually quite a lot. Like these character portraits are really pretty and they're very detailed for the Game Boy Advance, so I just really like that. Sorry Gots, I'll talk to you some other time. Didn't even realize he was running past me because I was busy talking about how pretty the game looks. Alright, so I did get the bamboo shoots. Might as well just do the mountain in the morning, I think. That way I always know that I've done it. You know, if I do get a few of those grasses over there, then I can get the money for tomorrow. I don't know that I'll be able to buy much of anything else, but we'll see. Wait, are they closed Thursdays? there is someone else we can meet. This is Saibada's grandson, Gray. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Oh, you're at the farm, are you? Welcome to the boonies. The name's Gray. I'm gonna get that old man to praise me no matter what. He is a very stern teacher and he does not praise his grandson very often. It's a bit of a point of contention between them. Should I just talk to them? Oh, hello! Hi! Grandpa says he's too busy and too old, so he can't play with me. Oh, I'm sorry, but you can go play with someone else in town. There is another child in town. There are only 2 children in town. The other little boy will probably meet soon. I think that May is coming up to meet him. Oh, hello, Harris. Has anything been troubling you, Carmia? This is such a peaceful town. He looks a little bit disappointed by that, actually, I have to say. Who are you? Oh, I know. The new lady at the farm Thomas was mentioning. My name is Sasha and I run the supermarket. Oh, you're new around here, aren't you? Carmia, Fred Thomas mentioned you come to think of it. Oh, sorry. My name is Mana. My husband Tuk and I run the Ajaranari. Nice to meet you. There's not much around here, but at least the people are nice. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? I hope I haven't talked your ear off. Only a little bit. It's fine. So here we are. This is the other little child in town, Stu. You're not from around here, are you? My name, it's Stu. Hey, you have cows on your farm, right? Can I come pet one? I don't have any cows yet, so when I get some, then you can. Hello, Carmia. We have been blessed with a beautiful day indeed. Watching May and Stu, it's obvious to me how the people of this town have turned out so well. Aww. So they have lessons here with him every day and he just watches over them while they play too. Might as well just talk to these guys even though they don't really have anything terribly interesting to say. You can get them to help you on the farm, but they won't do it if you're not a higher level of friendship with them, I believe. So there's no point. I just need to talk to them to raise their friendship. And when I can give them gifts, but I'm too poor right now. Sorry, but I mean, if I ask you to help me with anything, you'll just say no. I'll help you if we become better friends. See? Okay, so I talked to them, even though they didn't have anything very interesting to say. Alright, so yeah, tomorrow I'll be able to get the new rucksack. Let's see if I can talk to 1 or 2 more people. Let's go into the clinic. Ooh! A special event. I want to show you something nice, sis. What is it? Here. Stu, don't play tricks on me like that. Don't get so mad, sis. You don't want to get gray hair, do you? What? I think she looks like she might want to punish him. Hey, where are you going? Are you feeling unwell, Carmia? Really? It's always a good idea to have the doctor look at you if you're feeling very tired. Take care of yourself. By the way, do you realize there's someone hiding behind you? Don't get so mad, sis. Stu is so much trouble. I'm sorry he's a bother. Don't get so mad. All I did was show you a bug. Don't you know I hate bugs? I thought maybe you would like that one. Don't play games with me, Stu. You understand me, don't you, Carmia? You're cool like me. No, actually, I have a deathly phobia of bugs. If you have one in your hands, get away from me. Get very, very, very far away from me. No, I do not understand at all. He definitely knows how to cry it up. Don't worry about his crying. He's just not used to being scolded by other people, that's all. Maybe now he'll stop playing so many pranks on me. That child has always been such a handful. As we learn later, Ellie and Stu's parents passed away. They live with their grandmother, but Ellie has basically had to raise her little brother by herself. And, well, it causes some strain in their relationship. It's hard to be a parent to your younger sibling. I understand how Stu feels, though. All children want lots of attention, so they bother people they like. This is true, but people encourage that behavior in little boys instead of scolding them for it. If you want attention, if you want your sister to play with you, then ask her to play something she likes. If you know she's scared of bugs, don't show her bugs. That's called harassment. People need to teach boys that better. So here's the shop, and they should still be open, and I'll be able to get something tomorrow, but I'll just come in now and chat with them if anyone is here. Hello, I can see you're doing well. Farm life suits you, but don't get carried away. Welcome. At first, you should really buy seeds, you know. Don't worry about spending all your money. It'll come back. Hey, what can I do for you? And here you can get wrapping paper. If you're going to get someone a gift, especially a gift for their birthday, you could wrap it and that will actually increase their friendship points with you faster. Here you can get cooking ingredients. We can't use those yet because we don't have a kitchen. But we'll get there. We'll get everything eventually. Cooking is good for two things, either for giving gifts to characters, you can cook their favorite dishes for them, or cooked foods will restore your stamina by quite a lot, but don't worry about that yet because no kitchen. Hello Thomas, how am I enjoying life on the farm? It's okay, I would like more inventory space though, please. No? And here is Ellie's house, we can meet her grandmother Ellen. Ah, so you are Carmia. My name is Ellen, much obliged. My legs, they became bad when I got sick years ago, so I can't move around very much. It's certainly gotten warmer, hasn't it? Stu shows me the new bugs he catches every day. She's a lot more patient with it than Ellie is, or than I would be. And now we can meet a few more people. Oh, another heart event! I wonder what I should do with this. No. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I've never seen you before. Are you a tourist or something? Oh, you're the new girl up at the farm. Carmia, right? I'm Mary. Nice to meet you. Sorry about that before. When I get lost in thought, I don't notice anything. Can I help? I'm writing a novel, you see. I was just having a case of writer's block. That's all. Just let me know if you want to read anything. I bet I have a lot of books you'll like. Read any book you want. Alright, so this is Mary. She runs a library in town. Hi, we built this library so the townspeople could have access to my dad's books. And you can see here that the books actually show you a lot of information about the crops. For instance, here is how long it takes for these seeds to ripen. They can only harvest once. For potatoes, it tells you it takes longer. Cucumbers take even longer. And all of that. Strawberries, we can't get strawberry seeds yet. Cabbages, moondrop grass, you can also plant flowers, but we don't have those yet. And here are into summer crops and autumn crops, etc. A lot of information. Local horse race hints. You can just bet on the horse races, chicken festival. So there's actually a lot of information here. I really like that a lot of tutorial information is in the library, and also on your bookshelf, so you don't have characters constantly trying to tell you how to play the game. You can come here and look for the information you need. I think that's a really good way of handling it. Alright, so no one is home at Mary's house. Her parents must both be out. Here is the winery. It's locked, okay, but we can meet Duke. Who are you? Oh, you're the new lady at the farm, right? My name's Duke. Pleased to make your acquaintance. How are you doing at the farm? I'm doing alright. So he is Mana's husband, and they will eventually become plot relevant later on in the game, a little bit. Hello. I am not taking the day off. Hello, Anne. Welcome. If you want to order something, talk to my dad. I'm sorry, but I'm poor, but I will talk to him. Well, I haven't seen you around these parts before. Oh, you're the new lady up at the farm, eh? My name's Doug, and I run this here inn. Hey, how's it going? It's going fine, and here is the upstairs area where there are some rooms. We can't actually do much here at the moment. There is a kitty. You seem like you don't have any worries. Only where to find somewhere new to sleep. So right now you can see that Gray is staying here. He does not live with his grandfather. He actually stays at the inn. My grandpa is so hard on me for every little thing. I can hardly stand it. And Cliff also stays here, but he's currently at the church. And then someone else, Kai, will come visit in summer. So that's everyone who stays at the inn. And you can buy food from Doug, but I'm poor. I need to save my money, so I'm just gonna get some water. Sorry, I'm a cheapskate. That will change in future. I will buy real food. And here, there's a phone. This is insane, but when you get the first house upgrade, you can use the Home Shopping Network to buy things for your farm. You actually have to watch TV on a Saturday on a certain channel and you'll see what's for sale, and then you go to the inn and you use the phone to call them and buy stuff. I know, it's ridiculous, and I totally forgot to go to the beach, didn't I? Whoops, let's go do that. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a very old-fashioned game. But I do find it very charming, and I figure I'm not going to worry too much about making my farm super fancy. I'm not going to worry about having like a ton of animals or anything like that. I'm mostly going to think about just getting married, and that'll probably be about that for me. I think that's fine. Okay, so we still have one more grass, but we don't have, but I'll collect that afterwards. And now, tomorrow, I can buy the rucksack upgrade, and that will help a lot. It's very mean of them to have 4 grasses on the beach, and you only have 3 spots in your inventory at first. That's just, they knew what they were doing. It was very, very evil. I swear, so many decisions in old games feel like they were just done out of sheer malice towards the player. Like they thought it would be so funny, and they just, every now and then, pause in their day and cackle and think, I bet someone is suffering in that level right now. I designed that level. I made it that painful. Maybe I'm ascribing a little bit too much malice towards them, but it seems that way to me. So I do need to go get that one, but I want to find my puppy. Where in the world has she gone? I'm just going to bring her into my house so that I can just pet her every day without worrying about finding her. My goodness. Where are you, Ceci? I have no idea where she is. Alright, it is now raining, so I don't have to water my crops, and I really... Oh, you can see that the turnips are ready. So I'm just going to sell them all. Get a little bit more gold. And you can see there's that last straggler. What I might do is just... if I have any gold left, I might buy another replacement pack of seeds. But yeah, we have to wait for that straggler to finish up. This was a ridiculous oversight. I just don't know why it's a feature, but it is. It's one of those things. Okay, where is my dog? Seriously, where the heck is my dog? Did my dog get stuck somewhere in this huge field that I'm still working on cleaning out? Because I just cannot find her anywhere. I really regret not just bringing her inside right away, because now I have no idea where to find her. Oh, hello! Seriously, Puppy, where is Puppy? Now, you do lose stamina faster in the rain, but I might still spend some time working on the field just in order to get some more of that cleared up, because it's a terrible mess. Where is she? I know I didn't bring her into the farmhouse, which I should have. I normally do that, and I just leave my dog in the farmhouse the whole time, because otherwise I can never find them. They can't be in the chicken coop, can they? No, they're not in the chicken coop. Mysteriously in the chicken coop. No, they're not. Seriously, where are they? Puppy, get over here. You are going to go in the farmhouse. It's raining, you shouldn't be outside. You'll get sick. You get to be an indoor dog. There we are. Good girl. Okay, so I am going to head to town and get the rucksack upgrade because I do finally have the gold for it and the store is open. Yay! Priority number 1, forget everything else. Don't need to even talk to anyone else until I get that rucksack upgrade. A little bit brutal maybe, but I really want to just get it. Alright. Now we have a grand total of 5 inventory slots. The final one being our hands. It's not a huge improvement, but it's something. We will eventually have 9, the 9th one being our hands, and nothing stacks, except for seeds in here. So it's still not exactly ideal, but it's the best you're gonna get. Okay, so we do have 350 seeds, so I could get a little bit more, but not much. Might get... given the timing, I might want to just get one more turnip. Just trying to think. I just want to see what day it is. It's the 6th, so we have plenty of time. I'm actually going to look this up. There is a fan-made guide to the game. It's a very well-known site called Fogu, and they have a whole bunch of information on the game, on a bunch of different Harvest Moon games. So here we are. They have information on your farm, ship items list. All right, potatoes ship for 80 and turnips ship for 60. It takes 5 days versus 8 days. So, that's pretty good. I'm not sure if the 8 days, there's definitely enough time to get them to go before the festival. So maybe I should just do some potato seeds. Except we really do need turnip seeds too. We need to actually ship a certain amount of different crops in order to then unlock new crops. So it's worth still doing turnips even if they're not as good overall. So I'm just gonna get a few more of those, and those will just sit in my rucksack for now. See if I want to talk to anyone and just say hello. Oh, here we are. We have another event. Tired? No, I'm fine. Don't push yourself too much now. Doctor, I'm touched you're worried about me. Well, I couldn't run the clinic without you. Is that all? What's wrong now? Nothing. Okay, if you say so. So this is a rival event. You see the rival heart events with different characters. So Ellie, if you want to marry Ellie, your rival is the doctor. Ellie has a crush on the doctor, but he's too focused on his work to really realize it. I wonder if Ellie is okay. She seems even worse now. Well, she doesn't want to just be told that all you care about is whether she can work or not. He's not very sensitive sometimes, is he? Too focused on work. Here's Cliff. Hello. He has to be closer friends with you before he'll really say much of anything. He feels very conflicted about being in town here. Well, Carter does have a sermon for us. It can get long. All right. In that case, this is the story of a perfectly normal family. The mother, father, and their young son lived together happily. However, one day the mother took ill and died suddenly. The son looked at the dead body of his mother and, being too young to truly understand, asked his father what happened. The father knew not what to say, but told his son that she slept very deeply. The son asked his father if he could use his allowance to buy a large alarm clock to wake her up. What do you think this story tells us? Perhaps the father learned that avoiding the word death with his son failed to solve his problem. Now let me see. Yeah, that's an interesting sermon. Oh, also, if you become friends with Carter, you can come through the back door here, and there is a little hill in the back where you can forage for some extra items. There is always utility to befriending characters in Harvest Moon. Feels a little bit awkward, but that's how it goes. Okay, I'm just going to talk to these guys and then I'll head to the beach. So, since all I can do is tell them I don't actually want to play with you right now, I'll just skip this part. Alright, I now have enough inventory spaces to pick up all of the herbs on the beach. Isn't that nice? So we can get all of the different grasses. Here's this last one. And I still have my hands free. Okay, so this is Zach's house. And we can come in and say hi to him, and Juan lives with him. Hey, what's up? Busy lately? Just keep those shipments coming. Hello. What's wrong? He just wants you to buy stuff. So he does actually have some really good things for sale. Cabbage seeds sell for a lot more and can be reharvested, but you can see they're very expensive. They're not a very good investment at the beginning of the game. They're something you'll probably want next year. And you can also get pineapple seeds. These sell for a huge amount of gold, but you can also see seeds are 1k each. So I would say at the end of spring, try to save a little bit of money for at least one set of pineapple seeds, but not yet. And then green pepper. These all can be reharvested. And you can also get flowers. Flowers are popular gifts for the girls, so that's usually what you want flowers for. Well, I'm sorry, I'm poor. I'm working on it, okay? But there you are. He does have useful things for sale. And since it is raining, most people are just going to be hanging out in their homes and not wanting to walk around town. Fair enough. It's a nice time to just be cozy at home when it rains like this, isn't it? Unless you're a farmer, I guess. Hello, I did come to play with Mei Mei. I hate bad weather because it keeps me from playing outside. Aww. Once I caught a cold when I played outside in the rain, so now my grandpa always makes me stay in on rainy days. Pooh. Aw, sorry. And you have a puppy too. Their dog is named Hannah. Okay, so I said hello to them, and you can see they have a whole area for their cows, but their cows are going to be inside in this weather, and we can't visit their cows. I suppose they're not our cows now, are they? And we can visit everyone at the poultry farm too. I haven't been feeling very well recently, so I haven't been outside. And hello, Poppity. So I don't have the money for it, but I'll show you what the chickens cost. They cost 1.5k. And when you have one chicken, you can then take their eggs when they're an adult and put them in the incubator to make more chickens. Although the amount of chickens you can have is limited by how large your hen house is. I only have space in my hen house for 4 chickens. Here you can buy medicine. Once you get livestock, you do need to get medicine because they can get sick randomly, and if you don't get the medicine very quickly, they will die. Yep, they'll die. They don't die in the remake, but in this version of the game, they will die, and they get sick a lot if you don't take them outside. I'm sorry, Lilia, but I'm poor right now. Once I've done the horse races and I've earned big, then I will in fact buy, but not right now. Okay, so let us head back to the farm and take care of some more stuff. Maybe I will... Oh, I don't have a hoe with me, do I? I also need to ship these. I know I picked that up. I always pick it up in the morning. I'm very good at remembering to do those little things. Not so much in real life, but in this game, yeah. So there we are. And now we can pick up a few more of these. Oh, I do need to give the Harvest Goddess her gift. So let's just chop this wood. Hello, gods. I'm looking for good lumber trees, then I'll see about finding something to eat. Okay, good luck with that. I love all these little extra animations, like your character taking out a cloth and wiping themselves when they're just a little bit tired, and then as they get more tired, they start getting more and more dramatic. It's just very nice visual touches like that. Well, if it isn't Carmia, you've come again. Thanks for making an offering. No, I do not want to communicate with the GameCube. By the way, I really liked that last offering. Bye now. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the little flickering when you talk to characters is a glitch associated with the True Love mod. It's something which the developer said they really weren't able to get around, so it is what it is. And one other thing is that they weren't able to change the little intro cutscene where you see yourself as a child, so your child self still looks like a boy. And they said that it was interesting because it kind of gives the impression that maybe your player character in this is trans and has transitioned since then, which is actually a really nice touch, so I like that a lot. Oh, sorry, I accidentally whistled. So let's just get the hoe so that I can work on the field and plant one more thing. Maybe potato seeds? Yeah, I think that I'll replace the turnip seeds tomorrow when that last one is ready. Since it hasn't been watered, it just takes a little bit longer than usual. I think that I should not plant any more than this though. I think 4 slots is going to be perfectly sufficient. Anything more than this is just going to be too much for one little baby farmer to take care of. And you can just randomly find some gold in the fields. It's not a very large amount, but it's something. Okay, so at this stage, I think we're just going to do a little bit more foraging, and that will be it for this day. I think maybe I'll end on Saturday, because there's one thing we can do on Saturday that is important, and I'd like to remember to do that. If I start a new session next time, I might forget. Let's get the axe out and get this, and get the bamboo shoots. See, how much gold do we have now? 1.5k again. Unfortunately, it's going to be a while before we can get the final rucksack upgrade. I wish we could get it more quickly, but we can't. So there you are. All these flowers, and I have no inventory space for them. Otherwise, I would give them as gifts. But it's too late anyway. Everyone's going to be going to bed. Probably when I have done, probably next time, I'll start playing and giving gifts to the characters and things like that. There aren't many things I can give as gifts yet, but I can do just a couple of things. Like flowers for the ladies, at least. I don't know if any of the guys in this game like flowers. Let's see, I think at the moment I'm more concerned with chopping wood for the house. So let's see if whatever other low-grade pieces of wood I have, I'll work on that. And then I'll be out of energy and have to go to bed pretty soon. Looks like we are reaching the end of the wood on my field. There's still some more pieces, but not as many as before. Come on. I can hop over that. Don't really want to waste energy doing the grass at the moment. I'd rather do the weeds another time. For now, I just want to do these. So how much wood do I have now? 69! Nice. And that will get me a decent chunk of the way towards the first house upgrade, which needs 200. It's a lot, I know. But once you upgrade it, the big stumps that you can get, you can chop once you've upgraded your axe the first time. Oh dear, my health is not great. I better stop. That will give you more pieces of wood than just the one block which these little branches give you. And yeah, we better just go to bed now. Hopefully I don't oversleep too much, but it's okay if I do. Whatever, it's just farming game. I did in fact oversleep. Whoops. Okay. Hello, puppy. Let's see, do I have anything I need to take care of with my tools? Yeah, I need to get the watering can out. Now let's just take a quick look. Is there anything on TV now? The forecast, fair skies, TV shopping network, clock. Ooh, that's so expensive. Never mind, I can't get that. The events, live on the farm. Okay, it looks like it's going to be next week, hopefully, when we get some good TV shows. Okay, that's not ready yet. will say these controls are very intuitive. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to them, and then they just work really well. They did a lot of things to help compensate for the Game Boy Advance not having many buttons, although it does at least have more buttons than the Game Boy Color, my goodness. Anyone play the Zelda games on Game Boy and Game Boy Color? You had to switch between go to the start menu to switch items so often, it was insane. But here we are, this is not taking too long to water. So I think that 4 plus is probably good for the time being. I think you would really want an upgraded watering can before you did much more than this, because you have to do each slot 1 at a time. I think this next upgrade you can only do 2 at a time, so it's not a huge improvement, but it's better than nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna pick this stuff up and then talk to the girls and give the Harvest Goddess her flower. Actually, I don't know if the girls will still be there. It's getting a little bit late, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks like I missed them, but that's okay. I'll just see them later, maybe. Well, if it isn't Carmia, you've come again. Thanks for making an offering. No, I do not want to communicate with the GameCube. By the way, I really liked that last offering. Bye now! This is the mine. I'll talk about the mine some other time, but the mine is the worst. I hate mining in this game. It was a terrible invention. The end. Okay, so how's my inventory right now? I don't have enough slots for the bamboo shoots, so I might as well just first put these away. Yes, I know. It's an old game. Honestly, as charming as this game is, I would say that if you're interested in it, get the remake. Save yourself the agony and get the remake. You know, maybe I should just talk to people first. I can go up to the mountain later. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. Also, I need to do the thing at the beach. Oh, hello, Gray. Oh, he really doesn't get along with his grandfather, huh? Hello, Rick. I don't really need any chickens at the moment. I am too poor. Hi, Poppity, and hi, Lilia. Once you become better friends with them, they'll start saying some other things. I do wish the game had more varied dialogue, but you know, old game. They probably don't anticipate you actually sitting there and talking to every single character every single day, which I often do, and give them gifts, because I usually play Harvest Moon like that, but they probably don't anticipate that, so that would be part of why they don't necessarily feel the need for having a ton of cycling dialogue. Okay, I believe there is going to be a little event with Zach in his house, and I need to go there before he leaves to do his shipments. I hope that I'm right. Yes! Welcome. Thank you for coming. I only carry highest quality items. Take your time. Never mind, it's a different event. Hi! Oh yeah, this event. Hello, Karen. Don't see you around here very much. I was at the beach anyway, and wanted to check out your new shop. I'd heard rumors about it. What a beauty! Who is this? My name is Juan, a traveling salesman. Oh, I've heard about you. My name's Karen. Karen, that's a very beautiful name. Thanks. Why don't you show me what you have? Good idea. Carmia, get out of the way. Sure. You are an obstruction to business. You have so many interesting things. You have good taste. Right now is golden service time, so you can take home any one thing for free. Really? Gee, thanks. I'll take this. Just come back, okay? I will. Bye now. Golden service time, eh? What should I take? Golden service time is over. You want something, you must pay. Yeah, I don't know why they wrote Ron the way they did. I just... You know, they tried to make him handsome in the new game and, like, improve his character design, but his character writing is the same, so it didn't really work. Anyway, this is the event I wanted. What should I do with this? Hey, Carmia, you came at a great time. Oh? You see, a friend of mine left me this fishing rod. I don't fish, but I don't want to throw it away either. Will you use it? You look like a good fisher to me. You got a fishing rod. Okay, thank you. You'll be able to catch lots of fish with that. So it's another way to make money. So I can cycle through, and here's the fishing rod, although I also need to get these. Boop, boop. Aren't there 4 of these? Did I miss one? Yes, that one. Well, you don't need to fish here. You can fish up in the, you can fish at your farm too, so I'll wait later. Okay, let's talk to everyone here. Now, you're a new face around here. Oh, I know. You're that new girl at the farm. My name is Anna, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And they're all just gossiping with each other. We'll not spy on the gossip. Maybe I could talk to a few more people. Hello, Carmia. We have been blessed with a beautiful day indeed. Hi, Stu. And hello, May. I like Carter, don't you? He talks nice to me and gives me treats. That sounds kind of... Well, anyway, he's just taking care of the kids. It's fine. He's a teacher, probably as well. I like Stu, but sometimes I hate him too. I don't know why. Probably because he teases you and pulls your pigtails and gives you bugs. He's very rude like that. Hi, Carmia. I hope you're well. I couldn't do anything around here without Ellie, you know? Okay, so he does appreciate her, even if he doesn't know how to tell her that to her face. Is there anything wrong? If you need to buy medicine, talk to me. If you need to be examined, ask the doctor. I totally forgot. I think that one of the flowers she likes. I need to check the list of things the characters like now that I have at least a tiny inventory, but I'm not going to make it to see Ellie again with flowers later in time, so... Whoops. Oh, I'm going to talk to her grandma, though. Hello! It's certainly gotten warmer, hasn't it? Stu shows me the new big bugs he catches every day. This heat makes me so sleepy. Maybe I'll just doze off for a bit. I really am not a big fan of spring myself, although where I live, spring stays cold for quite some time. It's like we just get winter, which is actual winter, we get mild winter, which is spring, we get summer, which is hell, and then we get mild winter again, which is autumn. Something like that. Just want to ship these before Zach. There we are. Okay, so I don't believe I've been down to get the bamboo shoots. So I could definitely do that. And one thing I could do is pick up one of the flowers which I think Ellie likes. And this is going to be my last day for now. I've already played for a whole week, but I'll just keep that in my inventory for the next day. Okay, so where is my axe? Here it is. And yeah, I didn't pick these up yet. All of these flowers just taunt me because there's so many of them, but there's just no way that you can actually carry all of them at once. They don't stack. Why don't they stack? Well, here we are. I think the last little thing I'll do is show you how fishing works. Okay, if I remember. I may not. Okay, when it does that, you need to hit B, I believe. Or hold it? Let me figure it out. I think I missed my opportunity here. Now it doesn't want to bite. Come on. No fish at all? Fishing is not my favorite thing. Okay, you just hold B. Alright, so I caught a small fish, and my inventory is full. I can't remember what they sell for. It's not a ton, but it is an extra source of income, so I'll go ship that in the shipping bin. And that's going to be it for today. I'll just ship everything else, but I'll keep that flower for Ellie, and next time I'll see if she likes it. I think she likes the toy flowers in spring, and then the pink cat flowers in summer. There we are. Alright, so that was the first week in Harvest Moon. We're working on our crops, but it's going to be a while before we can get some of these stuff going. I have a decent amount of money. Need to just keep saving up for the basket now, and then after that for the horse races, because you can get a lot of gold at the horse races, and it's the best way to get over this early hump in the game where you have terrible infantry. It never truly gets 100% better, but it's at least somewhat better than 2 slots. 2 slots! Why did they do that? But even so, it is still a very relaxing and charming game. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me again next time. Until then, bye!